Hi, hello everyone, it's JJ and I welcome you to this new video. Today we're going to talk about an incredible phone again. I don't know what's happening with Chinese manufacturers right now, but you'll see. So, this is the Ulefone Armor 30 Pro. Imagine a little bit. A Dimensity 7300, the new generation of processors, not bad. 32GB of RAM, 512GB of RAM, okay, double touchscreen at the front and back. 3 rear cameras, 50, 60 plus 50. Front camera, 32 million pixels. All in 5G and durable. Oh yes, because products in photos are nice, but good ones in video are better. So unleash yourself and discover all our high-tech tests on the smartphone. Let's discover our phone a little bit. You'll see, I think you're not ready. In the box, we will of course have our phone, not bad. A 66-watt charger in USB Type-C, a USB Type-C cable, a Type-C, not bad. And especially a glass protective film in addition to the screen protection. Well, our phone still has a very, very large battery, so it is a little bit hefty. In terms of size and weight, we have 481mm, the width 84mm, the thickness 21. Yes, obviously 280 kilograms, 135 centimeters. And the weight? Well, yes, of course, 509 grams. Let's jump right into one of the big topics, our front screen. Well, it is 6.95 inches. No AMOLED? No, but it's still quite bright, it's still quite nice. We appreciated the fact that it is full HD+. Plus, of course, the punch-hole display at the top for the camera, that is always nice. It refreshes up to 120 Hz, yes, by going directly into settings or setting it to automatic. It has Gorilla Glass 5 protection, okay? And it does 700 Hz, there you go. Here's the information. Now, let's take a look at our front camera. A front camera with 32 million pixels, a Samsung GD2, that's nice. Well, it takes good photos, but we can't zoom in on the photo again, though it's clear and it also records videos. You have to throw it. You'll see that. The full HD camera with electronic image stabilization. Not bad, huh? Not bad at all. Yes, I'm quite happy. It's good. It's maybe a bit far. A bit of that. It's a bit zoomed in, isn't it? But it's rather clean, huh? Personally, I like it a lot. Very good. Oh, honestly, it's not bad. It's nice. I like it. Even though we're not reaching the peak of beauty, okay, so you really need to stop the device and restart it. But it allows, you see, this film to be... And it's good for vlog modes and all. It's not bad because we really want to film ourselves like that and smoke in the background to see what's happening. It's him there. He's listening at full blast. He stopped there. Really earlier, it was the same. I swear. Come on, let's explore our phone a bit. On the left of our phone, a slot for 2 SIM cards and a micro SD. Did you see? There are the SIMs on one side, the micro SD on the other. It's still kind of the ideal spot. Plus, when we go to the engineer menu, we can really tell it's full of full 3G, full 4G, full 5G. We had seen, in fact, that manufacturers brands pay manufacturers to have the frequencies, but now all the frequencies are integrated in it. It will work worldwide. Below all that, we will also have a small button that you can customize. Click, double click, triple click, or long press to launch your favorite applications, for example. Your email, things like that. We'll see, well, because the photo is on the other side. I rather like that too. And finally, below, we will have the smart connector, which will allow you to attach accessories from the brand. It's nice, they have sounds, they have quite a few things once again. If you work with your phone, you'll quickly find it useful. To the right of our phone, volume up, down button, standard, a power on off button that integrates the fingerprint reader since it's the best location in the world, let's be honest. And below all that, a button you can, you can't customize it because it's preset. To take a photo, you double. Above, it restarts the camera. It allows taking photos. It is very, very well placed. It is very nice. And we realize that it is quite practical because our phone still does beautiful photos. So at the top of our phone, we will also have a hatch with a headphone jack. Again, below, not bad. And on the other side, an infrared, so you can use your phone as a remote control. At the bottom of our phone, a regular USB Type-C port and simply the microphone, as we'll see that the speaker is at the back. Let's get back to it. So we'll start right away with the 3 rear cameras. 50 plus 64 plus 50. Then the main camera, 50 million pixels, an OV50H, a night vision OV648 of 64 million pixels, and a 50 million pixels ultra-wide Samsung JN1. So I took quite a lot of photos for you. I love that. Je dis c'est because you have a photo. Then you can take photos at 50,000 pixels. Then you can zoom and everything. We have fun as we can, but I found it pretty good. And the fact that the wide tab is a Samsung, we thought, if you don't like the software, you could do better with another app. Also, you can make videos. We'll see with the rear camera in 4K. And also with the IS, it's nice. Rear, 4K with IS mode. So we can't start in mode. We're forced to start in normal mode. We can zoom in 2 times and all that. Hey, Look, you can still see it's clean, right? We can zoom in a bit more. Okay. Yeah, it's good. It's really not bad. Here, we're taking number one and all. The stabilization is super clean. The camera is really good, especially. Here, I'm starting to go to 0.6. We can zoom well, but you see, we stay on the other lens. So you see, it's less. We lose stabilization with this lens, but we can still zoom a bit. Yeah, it's good. It's okay. It would be enough for my happiness, even if... Yes, a bit though. Yeah, it's good. The small multicam mode. That, personally, I really like. It's the thing I enjoy seeing. Can we switch in real time? No. If I double click there, still no. Still no. There you have it. But if you hear it, it's just the guys next door. They're all in speakerphone mode, listening to videos, and there you have it. If you hear it, then the microphone is good. Also at the back, as you will have seen, a speaker. A speaker called the Infinity Halo 2.0 with RGB LEDs. Well, it makes sound. Yes, they announced 118 decibels, hi-fi, a 4-watt speaker, the Smart PA, and all that. Well, I'll let you listen. It makes sound. Yes, once again, it's better than a small speaker. Still, I did expect a little better. It's a bit disappointing. It's more for looks with the LEDs and all, rather than truly effective. Because what is really effective is, at the bottom, you will have seen there is a second touch screen, a 3.4-inch IPS LCD screen for a resolution of 400 by 950. It is not meant for setting Netflix in HD, 800 nits, okay, 60 Hz refresh rate. We also have Gorilla Glass 5, and it allows displaying exactly what you will have on the main screen. What is very, very good for having a small secondary screen? Or, for example, you will have it to take photos with the rear camera. So, is it touch sensitive? Yes and no. In fact, you can't have both touch sensitive at the same time. It will be either the front screen, and thus the rear is just the mirror, or the the rear screen is touch sensitive. And in this case, on the other side, you will have your screen, and you can't put it in. So be careful, because if you exit the settings with a small screen like I did, you set the settings, you only have the rear screen, then you go out into the menus. To find the menus, it is still written in small print. There you go. So be careful if you use it in touch mode, only the back. You cannot use both in touch mode at the same time. It is either the other. But I prefer the first one to the mirror side for seeing the applications. Something like that. It's still really nice. So, in our phone, a huge battery of 12,800 mAh, lithium ion, once again, charges via USB Type-C. As we have seen, we will also have a charge, of course, of 66 watts with the charger that is provided. And they indicate that we also have reversible charging. There you go. Once again, 10 watts if you want to recharge another device with your Power Monster. Now, the time has come for our first exceptional mounting, which is our Clever Rabbit who led the animal score. A not bad score, 713,651. That's not bad. Well, yes, thanks to the latest MediaTek processor, 7,379. 5100X, yes, naturally, a rather fast processor, you know, etched at 4 nanometers, an octa-core and all. It's nice to see these latest generations of processors arriving on Chinese smartphones. They are powerful, they consume little. In terms of memory, of course. So, in terms of memory, when we look at it, we have our 16 gigabytes of RAM, obviously, plus 512 gigabytes of ROM. That's good once again. I'm doing a small benchmark like that and all. Plus, we've also seen that you can put a microSD on the side, up to 2 terabytes. And as I promised you, 32 gigabytes of RAM. Yes, obviously, we have virtual memory, meaning you go into the application. If you also tap into the ROM to add the virtual RAM, then beyond your 16 physical gigabytes, you can add up to 16 gigabytes. Virtual RAM, that makes 32 gigabytes of RAM. It doesn't work as well as real 32 physical, but once again, it's really a plus. And on paper, it allows you to display 32 plus 512. More of, at the Android level, of course. At the Android level, we are, of course, on pure Android 14. Once again, the brand does not provide information if they will move to Android 15 and all. I know the brand is quite well positioned on patches. After that, on updates 15, 16, 17, 18, and so on. So, Kato, I know you're telling me, but there is no pass, Andre. So, if, like me, you're eagerly waiting for updates only to realize that actually nothing has changed. Yes, there you go. It's better to have a good, optimized and corrected 14 than to absolutely want the latest version that often doesn't change much. In terms of hair, of course. And well, in terms of games, we almost have a screen like a monad. When we play, we have our screen. If we take on the front screen, it plays pretty well. Once again, our 7300 plays quite well. We have a beautiful screen with beautiful colors, beautiful brightness and all. It's pleasing. Plus, you have the option to play with the rear screen. However, be careful, the controls are reversed. If you play in the back, yes, it is tilted to the left, tilted to the right and all. Well, it's not that useful, but visually, it's not bad if you want to play and the person behind you wants to see that you are playing. Here to tell you where the enemies are. We photograph connectivity. In terms of connectivity, Ulefone always puts in some effort. Bluetooth 5.4. Okay, Wi-Fi A, B, G, N, AC, X. Yes, it's Wi-Fi 6E. That's quite nice. NFC, yes sir. Analog radio, yes sir, and without headphones. Our phone also has GPS, GLONASS, Galileo, Beidou, QZSS, Digital Compass, and even Navy Sea GPS. I have no idea what it is, but apparently it's brand new. It just came out. So I would say, yeah, but can I watch Netflix and Disney Channel in full HD? Well, yes. Yes, it is indeed L1. I went to check it out thoroughly. I don't really see the point, especially with the rear screen that has a resolution 800 by 400. But there you go. The other phone at the front has a nice screen and you can watch Netflix or Disney Channel or Amazon videos in full HD. There you go, reassured. IP68 and IP69. So be careful. Once again, we have to keep a level head. It's made for the small accidents of life. One, he clearly told us that it is waterproof for up to 1.5 meters for 30 minutes. It's not made to film dolphins. And regarding drops, you have to be reasonable. The phone is still covered in screens, even if it has Gorilla Glass construction. There you go. Once again, falling in water, snow, little accidents, that's okay. But if it falls on the wrong side of the phone, nothing is unbreakable today. Well, to finish, I would have put in the little extras. It's processor Dimensity 7300X, or 4 nanometers, 5G and all. That's what I like. 700,000, you get everything. It's not bad. 32 gigabytes of RAM plus 512 gigabytes of ROM plus 2 terabytes in SSD. Who can't say anything here about this? Well, the dual touchscreen, in fact, almost makes sense. So we might want the screen at the back to be touch sensitive from time to time. It's true that sometimes for messages, while it's not an all, or if we put only that one instead of the front, well, it's not quite optimized yet. Maybe there will be updates addressing that, but for now, it's very interesting. We really have a second screen at the back. Listen, it's a pleasure. If you want to use the one at the back, that's up to you. I would have loved the cameras 50+64+50. So it has night vision. We will see that in another video I am making for another brand, where we will use those photos to recolor them eventually. Yes, if you could recolor the night photos. So we'll see about that. Well, the photos are pretty good. There's a lot of potential. We have stabilization and all. Compared to the phone's claims, I found it very, very clean. On the downside, I would have put the speaker at the back, I was expecting something where you could see some watts. It's a speaker, there you go, it makes sound. I was expecting a bit better, a little more, there you go, a bit more bass, a bit more dynamism and everything. Apart from the LEDs and everything around it, well, there you go. It's really just to look nice. It's really to say, it's true that when you take the thing, you put it, you watch videos, there's sound and everything. Well, it's not the strong point. And once again, the fact that the rear screen is not always touch sensitive, I might have wanted, I don't know, they really should make an option so that sometimes, there's only the rear screen. I would have liked to see my messages and all. Right now, you can't, you can only see what's on the front screen. It doesn't make a lot of sense yet, but the idea is there. And it's already easier to have the idea and then modify it than to modify. It's much harder. And here, I am saying, how much? How much for the phone in the display? So it was launched at $380. For a while, it was at 450 euros, including tax. Now, it has gone up again because apparently they don't have stock and all, so it is at 541.39. They sold a lot of them. So they certainly raised the prices. She assured me that there would soon be Amazon things, launches or Prime Day. I don't know. There's something happening in April besides chocolates, and then there would be a promotion, and certainly the video will be released the day there is a promotion. So the price could definitely be below 550 euros and above 379. And well, we'll see. It's up to you to check directly in the comments that the first one who has and sees the much cheaper daily price can put in a comment. Today, it is at this price. And at that price, it's worth the investment. Because, yes, it's up to you to tell me in the comments what you think a little about this Ulefone Armor 30 Pro. Do you also find that all these cameras, this incredible processor, and the dual screen still bring a little something to a sturdy phone with a huge battery that could charm you? You can put that in the comments. Don't forget to put Ulefone to participate in the giveaway. I am eager to read you and I respond to everything, all the comments. If I don't reply, at least I give a little heart of love, because otherwise it stays on my list and all. Well, anyway, as all thumbs are allowed, if you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like the video, give it a thumbs down. That's up to you. Don't forget to subscribe by clicking there on my logo. Don't forget to click the bell to receive a notification, since the next video should really please you. In the month of April, don't shed a thread, of course. And you'll see I have an army of products, some that I've never made, yet I'm very happy. If I were you, I'd subscribe. Bye bye.